Ash's Inferno, written and read by the Blazing Swordsman. Stories inspired by the Pokémon franchise and the Dante's Inferno video game. Synopsis. The year was 1124, a chaotic past where religion was a source of war. The Order Knights were formed to protect and serve the church. The main headquarters is located in Kanto, who is currently in war at Sinnoh. During the time, the Order Knight Ash Ketchum has become well known for committing many gruesome sins. And he realizes his wrongdoings and tries to make amends, but in order to do so, he must descend to hell to save his love Serena from Lucifer himself. What will Ash encounter his journey through hell? Only this story will tell. Arrival. In the year 1124, all knights of the Fifth Crusade captured the city of Snag'em, around 20 miles south of Jubilife. Under orders from Sir Aaron, 4,000 civilians are held for ransom in exchange for a holy relic that was taken by Sentinine, the protector of Sinnoh's holy land. As the summer wore on, Sentinine stubbornly refused to negotiate. Sir Aaron became increasingly frustrated, unsure of a next attack, and the fate of the prisoners was left undecided until now. At the midpoint of the journey of life, I found myself in the dark forest, for the clear path was lost to me. We found the hero Ash alone in the forest. He was riding home after a long and bloody war. It was a war to reclaim the Holy Land. After 3 long years, Ash decided to return home. The bishop said our cause was holy. Holy wasn't involved in any way. After 3 years of war, 3 years of the hatred and bloodshed of which the savage war fed itself, I longed for the warmth of my beloved Serena, so I will start anew, so I could redeem the past and start a new life. Just me and Serena. As Ash rode his horse through the forest, he could have sworn he saw something. Ash drew his swords and moved closer to see 2 wild Ursaring appearing before him. You want a bow? I'll give it to you. Ash used Giga Gas and destroyed the 2 Ursaring in one shot. After the bout, he sheathed his swords and proceeded home. As he did so, he thought of nothing but Serena. Flashback. Both he and Serena were standing together in the field. The field was beautiful, with flowers and beautified as far as I could see. Oh, Ash, it's beautiful. A paradise on earth. As beautiful as you, my sweet Serena. Oh, Ash. Blushes. Serena, will you marry me by all that's holy? Ash, I would love to, but I don't want to get married only to lose you in the crusade. Serena, nothing's going to happen to me, I promise. Flashback ends. After 3 years of fighting, my love for Serena grows even stronger. I'm coming, Serena. As Ash approached his family estate in the dead of night, it was unusually dark and silent. Something's not right, draws his swords. Hold on, Serena. As soon as Ash entered the house, he was mortified. He saw death and blood everywhere he looked. The servants, all butchered. He then notices a body near the dining room table. He goes in for a shock. Oh, Arceus! The body was that of his father's, completely mutilated and castrated. There was blood everywhere, flowing out of a large hole in his stomach. Most of his internal organs were removed, and his father's skull was pierced into his skull. Father! Oh, Father! Gasp! Serena! Arceus, let her be alive! Please let her be alive! Ash ran to Serena's room and was horrified to see her covered in blood. Oh no, Serena! Ash ran out the back door to see Serena covered in blood thanks to multiple stab wounds. Serena! No, no, no! Ash! Serena! Oh, Arceus, who did this to you? Oh no! A foreigner came and attacked out of nowhere. I'm so sorry. I should have been there. I should have protected you. Ash, do you remember the promise you made together before you left? Yes, I do. You and I were to be wed. Did you betray me? No, never. I knew you wouldn't. Eyes. Serena! Serena! I'm sorry. I never should have left your side. Suddenly, Serena's spirit appears. What the? What's going on? I told you you'd be faithful to me. Suddenly, a dark figure appeared and snatched Serena. Ash! What the hell are you doing? Release her at once. She made a very poor wager. She must come with me. Not if I have anything to do with it. Reaper, Dusthorn, show the Holy Mongol no mercy. Destroy him! The dark figure grabbed Serena and flew away. Suddenly, a cloaked figure with a scythe emerged with several Dusthorn. Catch him. Your fate is decided. Everlasting damnation for your sins. That's impossible. The bishop assured us. Mortal, you're mine. I don't think so. Ash drew his swords and a great battle commenced. Ash hacked and slashed as the Dusthorn came after him. One by one, they all fell to Ash's superb swordsmanship. Soon it was him and the Reaper. I'll save Serena, you won't stop me. Ash and the Reaper fought, and eventually Ash swiped his scythe. Wait, no, please don't! Yeah! Ash used his scythe to slice the Reaper in two, killing him instantly. Don't worry, Serena. I'll save you. Ash ran as fast as his legs could let him. He eventually got close only to see her and a dark figure entering the gates of hell. No, no, no! The gates slammed shut, trapping Serena inside. No! Fuck's sake, no! Ash fell to his knees, crying. Oh, Arceus, why'd you do this to me? This is not Arceus doing the budgie here, Ketchum, but your own. Suddenly, a young figure appeared right before Ash. He was young and beautiful, whose appearance had that of a young adult. He had blue eyes, brown hair, and fair skin, but now he's ghostly white. His height reaches 5'11", and he wields a long, sharp lance. Who are you? Living or a ghost? Not living, though once I was. I lived during a time of constant conflict, and I died young as a result. Why are you here? To guide you through the massive inferno that is hell. A young maiden came to speak to me, said her love is in danger and I must help him. Serena! Indeed, but in order to save her, you must face all of your sins. The figure raised his hand and suddenly Ash is lifted to the air in a tapestry and a shiver across his reed to his chest. Ash screamed in agony as the string fused paper and skin together. By the time it was over, Ash's past was shown for all to see. Is the way lost to you, oh my good man? Is your faith been locked and rolled and shattered? He disappears. Almighty Arceus, if one soul should be saved, please let it be Serena. Ash sheathed his swords and scythe, and then with all his strength opens the gates of hell. What he saw was most horrifying. There were people screaming and firing everywhere. Ryan farms with Serena and Lucifer. Ash, if you betray me, I'll be damned forever. Do you really think you are without sin, holy warrior? Prepare to be judged in this fiery inferno. Ash, don't let him take me! Help! Serena! Ash soon jumps after her and he falls right into the abyss below. Soon Ash woke up inside the inferno itself. People are falling down, and there's fire and pain everywhere. Soon Ash sees a path right in front of him. Where am I? The entrance of hell. This path leads to Charon, who ferries the damned to the first circle of hell, Limbo. Virgil, will you help me? I swear I will save Serena, even if it costs me my life. I will help you, but you must steel yourself for the challenge. I will be your guide, but you must fight for Serena, not me. I'll do it for Serena. Good. I know this place inside and out. I have seen many souls tortured in unimaginable ways. What did Serena do to deserve such a fate? She made a bet with Lucifer for your safe return. She said you wouldn't betray her. She lost. I would never betray her. You only deceive yourself, mortal. Flashback. We join Ash and Serena in the field of night. Both of them are stripped naked and were holding the hilt of a sword impaled in the ground. By all that is holy, I vow to forsake all pleasures of the flesh until I return from this noble crusade. I gave myself to you because I know you'll be faithful to our love. And when I return, we shall be married, and grow old together, and see our grandchildren have children. I love you more than heaven itself. I would like you to have this. Your cross? But it's been in your family for generations. It is a true relic filled with the power of Arceus himself. Please, return it to me. I will. To kiss and perform sex. Flashback ends. Come forward, Ash, and scar our fear. I fear nothing. Good. Let us proceed. The pair proceed to a dock where a large vessel awaits. In the front is a large head with eyes as red as blood. Karen will take us in the first circle of hell. Limbo. There are 9 circles in hell total, with Lucifer residing in the lowest. It is indeed horrifying. There are more damned here than liberated in paradise. I see sins of all kinds here. There have been large numbers of damned over the millennia. As such, Karen has increased the size of his boat to compensate. Abandon hope, all who enter here. Through me to everlasting darkness. Through me to everlasting pain. Through me to the city of woe. I would like to look at this. The pair board. As Caroline starts to set sail, Ash basically starts to see what hell truly is like. How could Arceus allow this? Arceus has given all of us the power of free will, including his angels. Lucifer decides on the punishment. Flashback. All our knights, as payment for your brave efforts in reclaiming the Holy Land, your Immaculate Father hereby absolves you of all your sins. Go in peace. Can the bishop really absolve a sin so easily? Of course, Gary. Why do you dump the church? That is the path to hell, old friend. Serena then approaches them. How long until you leave? Until tomorrow, just before dawn. Ash, promise you look after my brother. I'll be fine, Serena. Of course I love. I'll protect him as if he were my own. Flashback ends. You who are living, be gone from this place. I will not go, Charon. Not without Serena. I'll trade my soul for her. She belongs to Lucifer. Not if I think to have anything to say on the matter. A great battle ensues with Ash fighting Charon himself. The battle dragged on until eventually Charon gets impaled by sharp rocks next to a cliff and dies. There. May you rot in peace. Suddenly James appears. Virgil, where have you run off to? I'm only a spirit, Ash. I can't fight your battles. I'm merely a guide. Come. The first circle's upon us. Sometime later, we find Serena alone in the unknown. She was very frightened and didn't know where she was. Ash, can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Looks around. Ash, thank God! I knew you'd find me. Suddenly, Serena bore witness to many atrocities. She was horrified to see so many people die in the most brutal ways. It's interesting to see so many ways people die. Come, Serena, my love. I want to admire you. No! Let me go! Hell is not only a place of suffering, there are untold pleasures human senses cannot imagine. No, never! Attacks Lucifer. Lucifer allows to torture Serena and make her suffer 1,000 deaths. There is nothing you could do to hurt me, child. I would never want to give up a delicate blossom like you. Limbo. James and Ash arrive in the first circle of hell. Limbo. This is the first circle of hell, Limbo. Inside the circle is the fallen King Minos, the judge of the damned. He sentences souls to the many lowest circles. But who remains in Limbo? Those who did not sin, but don't have the required portal of our faith. Their punishment? Denial of paradise. Wasn't anyone saved from this or any other circle? A few, those who have the blessing of Arceus himself. Other than them, none. Soon the pair enter a horrifying forest. There, demonic babies with curved blades surround this woman as far as I could see. Ah, the unbaptized babes. The one portal to our faith was now revealed to them, causing them to wander limbo for all time. They'll show no mercy. By Arceus, what do they do to deserve that? Do yourself a favor, Ash. Don't ask these questions. You'll never find a satisfying answer. Okay, so tell me about yourself. I know of your deeds, but not the man you were. James Evans DeVoe is my name. I was the son of a doctor. Though I did not follow my father's footsteps, I take great pride in my work. My skills as a warrior are known far and wide. It was in battle where my life ended. Man, I'm sorry, so sorry. I had no idea a warrior like you could die so young. It happens. Things happen when you least expect it. That's life. Soon Ash spotted something in the distance. When he looked closer, he was shocked to discover it was a baby, or something close to resembling it. All the babe was, it was not even human. It was just a disgusting lump of flesh, with organs coming from its body. Ash Flashback begins. We find Sue in the bedroom in Ash's family estate, lying a lamb. Oh, Ash, please return home. I'm 4 months pregnant. I didn't want your father to know. I'm not sure how long I can conceal my pregnancy. Please, I just tell saying we can be married. Ash gives a letter to the postman. He leaves. She enters her home. Sometime later that night. My lady, what's wrong? The baby! It's coming! Serena screams and agony as the servants perform the delivery. Blood was everywhere, and by the time the delivery is done, the baby is long gone. Flash against. This was a son? The baby turns to dust and floats away. Oh, Serena, I didn't know. Suddenly, a swarm of unbaptized babes ambush him. Ash tries to fight him off, but there's too many. Virgil! Virgil, where are you? Over here, catch him, quickly! Ash runs to his face and dashes into the building and slams the door behind him. That was way too close for comfort. Indeed, come. As the two walk around the building, Ash notices many great figures having conversations. Virgin? Who are these people? Here are famous figures whose name is sounding life above. Although denied paradise, they live distinguished from the rest. Who's on here? Hector, Caesar, Plato, to name a few? Even I can't keep track of them all. The telling would tell short of fact. The pair proceed, and then they came across a monstrous humanoid reptile-like demon. The demon itself looked like a head with a crown on top with no eye sockets. His lower half is made of snake tails that wrap around its victims to near suffocation. He is seen placing souls on torture wheels and sending them to the circles below. Here up ahead lives the fallen King Minos, the judge of the damned. It is he who sends the damned to the circles below. How does he do that? He takes a wicked soul, sniffs it, decides where it goes, and wraps one of his tails around the soul a certain amount of times to the corners of the circle which is his sentence. The Minos puts the soul into one of his many torture machines, and they fall into the circle below. How can you tell which soul goes where? Does the soul give off a particular scent? Yes, each circle in hell below Limbo has a certain scent. After a wicked soul dies, they come here giving off a certain odor. Miles has been the judge of the dead for so long, he knows these scents like the back of his hand. No matter, I'll get past him. Ash proceeds and stands right in front of Minos. Who enters my house of pain? Someone who loves Serena. Tell me where to find her. I smell a glutton, a traitor, a murderer. Sniff again. How dare you presume to seek the judge of the dead? And how dare you get in my way? You insolent swine! You have no business here! Begone! Stand aside, Minos. It is his destiny to pass. Minos roared and a huge battle commenced. As dodged the darkness, Minos attacked, making good use of his surroundings, so giving Minos everything he had. I am well aware of your treachery. Shut up! Virtue means nothing to you. Shut up! Serena will never forgive you. Shut up! Ash attacks Minos, grabbing his tongue and dragging Minos from his torture wheels. He then activated, destroying Minos' face and killing him instantly. Minos then fell downwards to the circles below. Here, you must ascend. Soon the pair see countless souls running away from the house of pain. The damned are trying to escape. Lucifer will be furious. It doesn't matter. If King Minos could die in the Inferno, so can he. Besides, Souls is down to release his consent, and I'm done with him. Come, let us proceed. Lust. Ash and Jane soon found themselves in a raging storm, souls flying around them like trees in a tornado. A tall tower stood within, its stance unaffected by the storm surrounding it. What is this place? The second circle of hell, lust. Here lie the carnal damned, whose sexual passion overcame reason. Cleopatra and Anthony are among them, constantly thrashed around in store for all eternity, without any hope of rest. Flash against. They find Ashton getting outside the prison walls. Sir Allen wants us to babysit all these prisoners? That is his command? He will negotiate for the return of the true cross. Negotiate? With heretics? Never! They all deserve death. As two warriors wander outside the prison, one of the guards is being one of the prisoners senseless. The prisoner is a male native to Sinnoh. A female prisoner of the same race stood by helplessly as her husband was being mercilessly, but now she couldn't bear any longer. Please, sir, show compassion. He is no threat. He is a heretic. He'll get what he deserves. Please show mercy. If you do, I'll give you comfort. What comfort can you possibly offer me? I can warm you, calm you, make you feel at ease. Ash, don't do this. It's a trap. Don't commit this sin. How is it a sin I'm already absolved? Guards, release the woman and her brother. The guards who just a male person is set free. Thank you, Lord. This is most appreciated. And my promise of comfort? Come, leads Ash elsewhere. Flashback ends. Wait, can you hear a voice? Listen. Ash, help me. Serena, Ash. Runs towards the tower. Ash, don't! Ash continues to run in the tower and he bashes his way in, finds himself in a room full of women. Come here, Ash. Come here and play. No, never attacks. As attacks his woman once, sex demons hop back and soon scorpion like hail emerges from their vaginas. Ash slices them all and soon the demons are nothing but diced flesh. There. Now to fight Serena. Wait! Before you go, I must warn you, might not like what you're about to see in the tower above. Lucifer has already started to corrupt her. He won't be corrupting her for long. Ash descends to the top of the tower to find Lucifer and Serena sitting on a bed. Serena has already started to possess some demonic features. Ash, how could you do this? How could you betray me? I did no such thing. Ah, but you did. Let me refresh your memory. Flashlight gets. We find Ash in a female prison naked. Ash had just performed sex with him. Do you have an arrangement? I am no brute. Ash grabs the female prisoner by the arm and drags her to her husband's cell. When her husband sees him, he is mortified. What have you done? Your answers are paid. Be thankful and cost your life. You bastard. You will see everyone you love done with it. I don't think so. He grabs one of his swords and stabs like killing her and dissecting her body. No! Bastard! You'll pay for this, do you hear me? Do you hear? Guards, escort him out. Flashback ends. How could you do this? You don't know what it was like. The war changed me. You know who I am from the inside. We've known each other since childhood. Does she now? I doubt that. I showed her who you truly are. You stubborn. He puts me in nothing but lies. You cannot hide from either sin nor memory, Ash. Coward! I'm a coward. A hypocrite's words, Ash. They may very well be your last. Bastard! Ash swipes aside the very Mrs. Serena. Cleopatra. Dispose of him. My pleasure, Lord Lucifer. Lucifer and Serena disappear. Serena, no! Wait! Come back! Ash soon went red in the face with rage. Stand aside, witch! Let me pass! I will find Serena! Oh, really? You really think you could save her? Lucifer will have her way with her, and when he's done, her part in the play seems so small. What are you talking about? I don't understand at all. Of course you don't. You just gave her the keys to the kingdom. And for what? The bitches of a slave girl. Damn you! Too late for that. Ash Warren attacks Serena. Sounds like the breast in one swing of his scythe. Cleopatra howled in pain and counterattacked and Ash barely dodged it. Soon Antony appeared from Cleopatra's wounds. Mistress, I will take him. Do it, Antony. Destroy this mongrel. With pleasure. Ash and Antony battle out and show no mercy. Antony fought his hardest, but Ash prevailed. No! And you're next! Yeah! I stabbed his scythe into Cleopatra's forehead, killing her and causing her to disintegrate. Ash landed on the other side of the tower. Meets James on the path to the third circle. Here in this circle lives once beautiful Helen, around whom so many years of war and suffering revolved. Is Achilles and father love also here? Love is part many thousands of spheres in the world above. Come. The third circle waits. Ashton heads off towards the third circle, his determination increasing by the second. Gluttony. We find a hero landing in the mucky marshland, who has souls devoured as far as the eye could see. He just started walking through it again. I betrayed her. I can't believe I betrayed her, the love of my life. Have you considered the fact that she won't be the only soul you save here? All I need to save Serena, nothing more. We shall see. The pair points a cliff. There, an acidated beast is shown gobbling up damned souls in its reach. Its head are worm-like, protruding from a human-like mouth. Its limbs are like human hands on its back. Appears to what looks like a human face. Good lord! What is this monstrosity? Below is Cerberus, the three-headed worm. He gobbles up souls who suffer from the crime of greed, who are broken by the rain and mud this circle consists of. And what happens to the souls whom Cerberus eats? They are condemned to suffer eternally in his belly. That is where he must pass. In his belly is the only way. Very well. I will destroy his kitchen if it means I'll save Serena. Ash lungs and attacks Cerberus. Cut off his heads one by one. As soon as that's done, you see the beast's stomach. Ugh! What is this place? Cerberus' stomach. It must destroy. It's hard to perceive. Ugh! Flashing back begins. We find Ash and several all nights drinking that pie. Ash, what are you doing? Who made you a priest? Scene changed to Ash's father having a party. He was half naked, his women pondering on him. He was gobbling up food and drinking wine. Flashback ends. Ugh! The filthy bastard. Who are you talking about? My pathetic excuse of a father. That bastard is the most horrid man I've known. He's cruel and abusive. Why would anyone want to marry a person like him? I see. A flashback? Yes, I somehow seem to inherit his ways in spite of how much I hate him. Sad fate. Don't worry, not everything is wrong with your life. You have a lover to save. Yes, I will save her, then you'll have the life you've always wanted. Good, then let's proceed. Ash did just that, and sometime later saw what looked like a heart, but it's one he never seen before. By Arceus, what is that? Cerberus' heart, quickly, destroy it. Ash does so as the beast is well and truly dead. Blood spewing out, floods all over the place. Ash was swept off his feet, and soon he found himself in the room surrounded by glutton-seeing souls. Then Lucifer himself appears. Like father, like son. Do you honestly believe you're above reproach for your sins? I took up the crusade. The bishop assured us our sins would be absolved. And you actually believe him? You really think you could trust these false men of the cloth? What about the lost souls you killed? Where are they? They thought that cause was holy too. Where are they? Why do you not find them damned in the Inferno? Because this isn't their hell, Ash. It's yours. Lucifer shows Ash a memory. Flashback this. We see Giovanni eating dinner. Serena's barely everything. Giovanni's practically eating like a pig. Serena, I know you miss my son, but must give up your strength. I'm not that hungry. Don't waste tears, my dear. Knowing my son, he's probably already dead. What? No, yes, he does tend to be quite reckless. Who knows, maybe he's starting a battle he can't possibly win. No, Ash would never do that. He's one of the bravest cosplay I've ever known. Oh, really? Do you even know what hides behind that mask of his? No, and I don't want to. Still as energetic as ever, Serena. You have not changed. No, Serena, what are you doing to yourself? This is only a memory, holy warrior. You have father's memory. Flashback ends. Your father is here in hell with us. Perhaps you should visit him. He disappears. Man, I can't seem to get out of my mind. Will I have a chance to do so for good? The fourth circle waits. I'm guessing that's where he resides? Yes, come, time is of the essence. Meanwhile, Serena's in the room crying her eyes out. Why? Why would I do this to me? Why? It's part of human nature, my dear. No! You corrupted his heart. You changed him. Really? I changed him? Or did the crusade reveal who he truly is? No, you're wrong. You influenced him. Man is good. I think not. I didn't need to influence mankind for millennia, my dear. I merely introduced sin. It is mankind that spread like a plague. Did you know that Earth is another type of hell, and man are its demons? Well, it is. Sin does not discriminate. It exists in any environment. Nothing can change that. Nothing at all. Greed. James and Ash arrived in the fourth circle. It was like a huge factory, with souls being tortured in indescribable ways. There's golden-colored liquid everywhere. It's souls screaming inside. In the middle of the circle, there is a huge tower full of tortured souls. At the top of the tower, there is a monstrous, hoping to sing its soul watching over everything. There was also a goal as far as I could see. Father? Press against. If I divide a bunch of other people in the front going through into a large wagon, take them all. How will I feed my family? That's not my problem. I've got friends to entertain. Scene sets to divide hosting a party with people eating and drinking like pigs. Young Ash then transforms to a demon. Flashback ends. This is the fourth circle, greed. It is here that those souls are punished for the crime of greed. For those concerned with material wealth, greed practices excess. Some rise in the grave with closed fists, others with cropped hair. Ill giving and ill keeping. Both have robbed them from the fair world. I don't recognize anyone here. You harbor vain thoughts. What has made these souls so vile in life now makes them dim. As their life progresses, people become more greedy. Their souls become so deformed that by the time they go to hell, they're barely recognizable. What a mockery it is made in the brief battle for possessions that make so short a life. What can one do with so much treasure? All the treasures below the moon or ever was cannot give relief to these weary souls. Not one man can have any ounce of treasure and will not suffer for it. All these damned here remind me of my father. Flashback begins. We see Giovanni uncovering his money. 1995, 1996, 1997. What the? Where are my last 3 coins? Ash? Ash! No, 596 said no. No. Delia! Yes, husband? What happened to my last 3 coins? There should be 2,000, but I'm counting 1997. Are you stealing from me, woman? No, Giovanni would never do such a thing. Liar! Smacks her hard in the head. Delia said so as she wanted and fell to the ground. I knew I had to watch it. Tell you I had my 3 coins, woman, before I swallow you dead! As Giovanni winds up with another attack, Ash goes on trying to prevent it. No! Don't hurt her! Mother! Giovanni threw Ash to the table, damaging her, forcing Ash to watch as Giovanni beats his mother senseless. Flashback ends. Can you believe in my youth I wanted to be a poet? And yet all I ever knew was violence? And what happened to your mother? She died of a fever when I was 10. It was sudden and terrible. I see. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you, my friend. There is no one to pay the debt here, son. Lucifer wasn't lying. But then again, how can you not be a father? This is a perfect place for someone like you. So, you think you're a better man than your father? I think I'm too much the same as my father. Then turn back, coward. Trin does not deserve this. I can't go back without her. Then we'll see who's the better man. Well, it most certainly isn't you. Well. Still a stubborn, arrogant, and foolish warrior. You have not changed. But neither have you. I've always despised you, father. But you became me, son. You belong here with me in hell. Never! I'll find some way to leave this place forever. You belong here all alone. Why think of pain and ache like you've caused me? Go on! Then use me as an excuse. Blame me for everything. You are still filled with green hate. Is that all you have to offer me? I am not responsible for the man you are. I will not be damned like you. We'll see about that. No man can absolve his sins, but some can be warned in hell. Giovanni jumps over the building and faces Ash. Lucifer offered me 1,000 years free of torture and endless gold if I could slay my own son. And what are you going to do with that amount of gold, father? Let me pass. I must save Serena. Giovanni starts to attack Ash. So be it. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Ash and Giovanni find a very intense dogfight. Ash slicing with his knife, Giovanni smacked with his cross. The fight can be heard all throughout the circle, even in spite of the screams of tortured damned. Eventually, Giovanni disarms Ash and had the upper hand. Now to claim my prize, boy. Then claim it! Giovanni charges and Ash ducks and dodges their attack. The peasant jumped to the top of the tower, where a large pool of golden lava is in the middle. You want gold, father? It's yours! Ash kicks Giovanni straight into the golden lava and he screams as he sinks below. Ash lands at the bottom and catches his breath. I can't. Go on. Steal yourself, Asher. Not even halfway done. Oh, I know you're not another enemy sent by Lucifer. You could be leading me to my death all along. Look inside yourself, Asher. You know I was sent here from above. I'm sorry, Virgin. This place is affecting my mind. Let's move on. Meanwhile, somewhere in hell, Serena's praying to be released. Lord Arceus, forgive my transgressions. Please save this terrible face. Please. Beloved Serena, I have heard your prayers and I have come for you. Suddenly, Lucifer appears and grabs her. There is no escape, little soul. Your prayers are useless here. Lucifer then tears Serena apart and throws what's left of her across the room. Ah! Rejoice, child, for you're about to be granted a rare prize in the Inferno. I am making you my bride. You are to be the queen of hell. Are you not pleased? Ah! Anger. James and Ash find themselves in the river filled with souls. The souls are shouting and fighting at each other. I can't stand this wretched place. We're in the fifth circle. Anger. The very air reeks with fury. Watch your angles. A bunch of hands spring up from the ground tries to grasp, but he slices them aside before they get the chance. Flashlight begins. We find Ash in the prison with the 4,000 prisoners held for ransom. The prisoners shout for food. Come on, we're hungry. We need food now. How long must he suffer? We're doing the best we can. There's hardly any food to go around. Quiet down, Sungarius. There's nothing we can do. The grain is on fire. There's been enough food for all men. Then I'm leaving this post. I won't put up with God doing it any longer. You can't do that. We're here to reclaim the Holy Land. We're here to kill these heretics. The Saladin took the Holy Land and spared Christian lives. You should do the same. Since we're the heretics for the Christian life. Enough! Forces us all to attack. Flash seconds. Do not dwell on past deeds here, Ash. These are the souls in which anger has prevailed. In the warm sun of life, these souls were once hateful. Now down the river Styx do they wish they were never born. The fools. It is here we must cross. James lifted his spear high into the air and launched a projectile that explodes. Suddenly, a large spiky log appears on the water. Are we supposed to go on that? I think we'd be better off swimming. When Ash and James go onto the log, he was surprised to find it was going up and even more shocked to see a creature under it. Whoa! Who on earth is that? A friend of yours? This is Phlegus, the guardian of the river Styx. He was the son of Ares, the king of his time. Hold on. The light's going to be bumpy. The damned had no end to their fury. As Phlegus walks across the river Styx, Ash learned more about circle of anger. Souls indignant. How many up there now call themselves kings that here lie here like pigs in the mire, leaving their condemnations far behind? Has any damned here been saved from the circle? No. These damned were spiteful in life. Now must bore on the Styx of eternity. The circle of violence would also be a good fit for them. Violence? The seventh circle of hell. We'll go through there, be sure of that. Have you saved any souls circle below? Yes. From the ninth and lowest circle of hell. The blackest furthest from planet Earth. Well, do I know the way? I've saved it from long after I passed. I see. Look there, do you see the skyline? Yeah, what is it? Now, my brother, the sea of Dis draws near. Houses condemned within. The eternal fire that blazes there make the moths there glow red in this another hell. What circle is the sea of Dis? The sixth circle. Heresy. How's the sea of Dis the circle of heresy? You'll see soon enough. I'll make sure to clear up any misconceptions surrounding your mind. Don't worry, a friend of mine will help us. Who would that be? As the pair progressed, Serena and Lucifer were in the distance. Poor Serena was becoming more and more demonic. How would I come to this fate? I believe we had a deal. Why has Ash forsaken me? It was his choice, and his choice alone. You won't have to deal with him anymore. Soon, Ash on the other side of the river Styx. The entrance to the Sea of Dis draws near. I'm coming for you, Serena. Don't worry. You won't be suffering anymore. Oh, but she is suffering. And all because of you. Lucifer, stay away from her. Ah, but I can't do that after all. You are responsible for his death. Allow me to show you. The flashlight begins. It was nighttime in Ash's family estate. Everyone's getting ready for bed. Suddenly, the husband of the girl whom Ash slept with appeared to kill all the servants outside. Giovanni and Serena Ian inside an attacker barged in. You dare enter my home! Time for you and her to die! She is innocent! Run, Serena! Run! Giovanni and the Avenger engage in an intense sword fight which leads Giovanni to have his stomach sliced or his cross stabbed in the eye, killing him instantly. Now your turn. Serena screamed as the Avenger slaughtered every servant in the household. He finally called Serena in the bedroom. Get away from me! There is no escape. The Avenger swung his sword and Serena dodged, throwing a lantern towards him and slashing his face with her nails. The Avenger finally kills a stab in the chest. So while outside she collapsed. My vengeance is over. She was not my sister. She was my wife. Leaves. Behold, the slaughter of your family, of your home, of your way of life. How does it feel, Ash? How does it feel when it's your damn you? What more can you take from me? Is that a dare? What more? It's up to you to find out. He disappears. Damn you! Fledgius, come! A large humanoid monster appeared before him. Come on, Ash, you got no time to lose. Fledgius puts him on his shoulders and heads towards Dis. Heresy. We find James Ash and first head towards the city of Dis. There it is, city of Dis. Ash was horrified by what he saw. All the damned that lived in the city were gathered around the plaza. And Lucifer was about to make a speech. Damned of hell, rejoice! For your Lord Lucifer is about to betroth the pure soul Serena. This will truly be a marriage of heaven and hell. Hurry, Fledgius, run! And Fledgius jumped down the entrance way as fast as he could. Ash! Serena! Lucifer blasts a beam of energy towards Fledgius and hits him square in the face. The beast falls and Ash thankfully got to solid ground. Lucifer and Serena kiss. Serena turning more to Margaret second. Serena, no! And you had your way with that girl you gave me to Lucifer. The pair disappeared. Serena! He's taken her to the tombs. Quickly, Ash! The pair go inside the city and furry tombs up in every corner. Why does he keep doing this? Take it, Serena. Keep us running. Perhaps Lucifer wants your soul as well, Serena. He's leading us at the ninth circle. What is this? Is this the city of Dis you spoke of? Yes, these are tombs of heresy. Here you'll find endless heretics and members of every cult, burning in eternal fire. They will remain entombed until after the great judgment. And when will that be? I do not know. Has anyone been saved here? Yes. Not long after I died, I saw the Mighty One come and gather a number of shades to be released. Our first parent, his son Abel, Abraham, Noah, and many others. Hell has trembled on all sides, and I thought the universe felt love. Okay, so what's in store, Salter Face? When you come face to face with Serena, you'll know your life's journey. Unfortunately, you won't get to live to see it happen. For I am Farinata, the guardian of the sixth circle. Farinata, another hated man in life. What do you want, Spirit? Know this, Ash. The damned can see the future, but can never know the present. Your future, Ash, is full of death and destruction. Serena will marry Lucifer, reign in hell, and you shall be damned here with us forever. Ash takes out his cross and stabs Farinata in the eye, causing him to glow up in flames and disappear. Ash uses cross. Ash, shh! I never liked them. Suddenly an earthquake occurs. What's going on? The howling of hell. Christ up further quakes the circle. Quickly now! James and Ash run all throughout the city of Dis, fighting countless monsters along the way. Ash uses cross to a large groove of them with holy energy. After this, the exit is safe house before the gate. Virgin, do you hear? Suddenly a large humanoid bull appears from the earth. Its eyes are filled with rage. Its razor-sharp teeth are like that of a T-Rex. On its right hand it holds a massive ballax. What is this monstrosity? What does he want with us? The military guards passage into the circle of hell. Be cautious, Ash. James then steps forward to confront the Minotaur. How dare you threaten us? You think he is the Prince of Athens who caused the death above? Off with you! Begone, abomination! The Minotaur. Virgin, I think you riled him up. Now, while he's vying with rage. Ready? Steady? Now move! Jason Ash starts on away as the Minotaur charges, swung his axe. The brute then crashed into a pail, toppling it and killing upon impact. You are full of surprises, Master. You definitely made a great warrior in life. It was nothing. He was simply a horn, no brains. Violence. James and Ash crossed the gate and find themselves to the cliff overseeing an ocean of blood. Is this the circle of violence in which you spoke of? Yes, this circle is reserved for the violent. Within this circle there are 3 more circles, one below another, each filled with accursed spirits. How and why are they imprisoned? Because violence can be found in 3 forms, in 3 rounds is divided. Violence against each other, violence to himself, and violence against Arceus himself. And below that, those despicable enough to commit what is most suspicious of Arceus, fraud, and the traitors are imprisoned far below, and more well attacks him than all the rest. Is this his first sub-circle within rounds? Yes, those condemned here will suffer the boiling blood for eternity. How will they get across? Whew, James whistles, and a centaur appears before them. You summon me, Virgil? Greens nesses. We require passage across the Gathon. Can you help us? Of course. Climb aboard, friends, and hold on tight. The river's treacherous. Nessus jumps across stone to stone, describing every still boiling blood. Here we have Alexandra, Dionysus, countless others. The damned hero are worse off than the river Styx. Those are the kings of bloodshed. Sullen bands of blood tried to catch Nessus, but thankfully the centaur was way too fast for them. Soon, they will have on the other side of the river. Beware of the next circumference. My thanks, Nessus. Good luck to you, mortal soul. Leaves. You must hurry. Soon can wait no longer. Soon James and Ash come across a dark woodland. What is this place? This isn't a forest. Indeed, this is a wood of suicide. People are capable of committing violence upon themselves. It is here that those deprive themselves of their lives depend in vain. Will I find it? Look closely, see things that make the words incredible. Hmm? That suddenly dashes off. No, my friend, turn back. As Ash once he soon kind familiar voice called his name. Ash. Ash, Ash. Suddenly breaks us are walking backwards. Why'd you break me? Have you no pity? Mother? Yes, son, I too am among them. But how can this be? No, no! When the soul ends its own life, Miles judges it to this circle. There it sprouts, shoots up like a sapling, no body, only pain. For it is unjust that any soul possess that which has uprooted itself. No, that's impossible. You don't belong here, mother. You die of the fever. Flashlight begins. Here we see Ash and Giovanni in front of a tombstone. On it bears Dia's name in the words, "Here lies a beloved wife and mother. She'll be missed. Her day of birth and death appear beneath her name." Oh, mother, why'd you have to die? She was overcome with the fever. Her heart was too weak. She was just so fragile. Will I ever see her again? Don't worry, my son. You will see her again. Where? In paradise, with all the other souls of light. The scene then proceeds to show Dia hanging herself off a tree. Flashback ends. I despise your father's cruelty, but I was too weak to stand up to him, so I took my own life. Ash looks at her with tears in his eyes. And you learned his ways. But you're not lost. You can redeem yourself. How? I've committed many atrocities. Serena was all I had. How could I betray him? The pain you feel purifies you, son. Some people do change. Others become the man they wish to be. Forgive me. The fault is mine. I didn't have the courage to protect you. Can you forgive me? Yes. Thank you. Heed my words, son. You must look inside deepest sin to save you. What about you? Only the living can redeem themselves. I cannot. This is far too harsh of a punishment for you, mother. Arceus knows it's not your fault. I'm going to free you. Takes out his cross and absolves Delia. My soul belongs to Arceus now, son. Thank you. Leaves. Farewell, mother. Come, let's go. James and Ash then proceed to what appears to be a large desert. Are you still in the seventh circle? Yes. This is the abominable sands, where those who did violence against God reside. Suddenly, skeletal warriors in Crusader uniforms appear. Crusaders? What are they doing here? Our cause is holy, our sins are absolved. Really? Because from what I understand, the bishop lied. Don't you remember what your father said? No man of the cloth can absolve you of your sins? Flashback begins. We are here to kill these heretics. We are here to reclaim the Holy Land. Holy Land indeed. Heretics not worthy of the Christian life. Enough, enough, enough! Draws his sword, starts to attack. Draws his sword. No, it's not up to us to these fates of these souls. What souls? That is why we fight. They are no souls, so scary aside. Fight with the Crusaders. Spill the blood of these heathens. There is no shame. Their souls were lost. Flashback ends. Aspects of every zombie Crusader in sight then proceed onward to where he sees a familiar word. The Plagathon? Yes, it is. The very same blood you have come across in the third river in hell. Where does the river flow from here? All three were descended over a cliff until they stopped at form Lake Codicus. What you'll see there, I shall not describe. As Pedersen Ash spoke, why were the Crusaders punished? They deserve to be saved. Oh, I quite agree, brother. Ash gasped as the deformed warrior rises out of the lake and walked on the battleground above. He is a monstrous man with the face and eyes of a demon. There are swords abandoned him, and he also swords right and his shield is left. The shield is indeed a shield of Crusaders bearing their core of arms. Gary! My brother! Not you too! How could you be here of all people? You did this to me! The bishop lied to us all. Argues no violence of any kind. There was no holy war. Don't you understand? Wait, listen. You even deserve to be here after everything you've put through. Now pay for what you have done! Gary, no! A great balance in escape released all his anger to Ash. Ash fought back, and soon as only him and Gary. You are not my brother! You took everything from me! I'll free from his present brother, then I'll save Serena! Ash whips out swords from Gary's body and blasts him with holy energy. Gary screamed and soon enough his demonic form was destroyed. In its place soon was an orb of light. Redeem yourself, brother. Use your skills wisely. Jameson appears. Our deeds are done in the name of Arceus. Why has he forsaken us? In the name of Arceus? Murder is only in the name of a murderer. Gary's a good man. He doesn't deserve this torture, and thanks to you, he is free from that torture. He's going up to paradise right now as we speak. I am ready. Good. Lucifer and Serena to be ready. You must hurry. Fraud. James now sent towards the battlefield. No one's on the battlefield. Soon found us at the entrance of a cave. Finally, we are here. This is the 8th circle. Fraud. Here lies those who betrayed the trust of those they love. You must do this alone. Alone? What about you? I won't be far behind, believe me. Now hurry. Serena is soon to wed. You must go, lest you lose it forever. Suddenly, Serena appears. She is almost in a full demonic form. Serena? Is that you? Serena looks away. My love, I'm here to take you on. I do not wish to see you suffer, but you leave me no choice. I'm not who you think I am. Lucifer must not have a rival. You don't have to obey him. Come home to me. Behold the 10 circles of fraud and deceit. Those who have broken the bond of trust and love shall forever be punished in this place. Malaconda, sure guess his final resting place, disappears. Serena, come back! As Em proceeds to go through all the trials of fraud, he battled wave after wave of Lucifer's goons with no chance to rest. All the while, Serena torments him. Because a priest absolves you? That is your pathetic excuse? You belong well to hypocrites, Ash. You definitely belong to the penders and seducers. You definitely belong to the thieves, Ash, who are eternally bonded snakes or eternity. Perhaps it is your soul is in danger, Ash, not mine. You, of all people, represent the crime flattery. Finally, Ash exited and ran towards the pedestal, where Serena and Lucy are getting married. Serena, please don't do this. Please forgive me for being the cause of your death. Ah, so you finally realize you are the true cause of Serena's suffering and the damnation of so many others. How could you have done such evil to me? Tear the heart from my chest, rip the very soul from my body. My sins are my own. You have no right to Serena. Release her at once. Never! Minions, destroy this mongrel. It's Lucifer's top henchman attack. Ash, Serena and Lucifer proceed to wed. Serena, stop! You don't know what you're doing! I thought I knew many things. I thought love was real, but it was all an illusion, a fraud. There's nothing more in all of Arceus' creations. Serena, no! With our union, all of hell's power will be yours, slips the ring onto her finger. Serena, don't do this! You caused all this, Ash. Eats the forbidden fruit. No! Yes! The faithful have lost their faith. The incorruptible has been corrupted. The true innocence given way to the sins of man and all the rest before. Who could deny me my rights? Serena has now reached her full demonic form. Her hair was replaced with fine, dim red covers her entire body. Her eyes are beaming as red blood cells from both sides of her mouth. She and Lucy kiss as husband and wife. I will leave you to my consort. She has much to show you, Luce. Serena then lunges at Ash, knocking him off his feet and dropping his side ulcer. This is where you belong, Ash. You are the greatest fraud of all. You lied to me, deceived me, and for that you shall suffer! Serena, don't do this. Serena launched another attack on Ash. You never loved me. It was all of it, our whole life. Serena launched a powerful fire attack on Ash. I was surprised to find him still standing. Serena, listen to me. Stop all this. I braved the circles to help you. You mean nothing to me. But I face all my sins. I'm ready to take you on. All your sins? Ha! I think not. Look down, Ash. Look down into the night circle of hell. The circle of prayers. Ash does so, and the horrified look struck him. Flashlight begins. We see Ash again fighting off all the prisoners. When the fight is over, Ash and Gary surrounded by hacked up bodies of blood. Soon, Sonara appears. Arceus in heaven! Who is responsible for this massacre? Ash and Gary kneel on one knee. Take care of my sister. Since I'm responsible. Hang him! I prepare to march tonight. When the noble Saladin hears of this atrocity, he will unleash the forces of hell. Take care of Serena. Protect her with your life. Ash runs onto his horse. Salazar gets to where his horse can alarm. I'm coming, Serena. Don't worry. You won't be alone anymore. Flashlight ends. You condemn my blood to death for your crime. What do you have to say for that? Nothing, my love. I want another moment to see in your forgiveness. I will never forgive you. Never. Very well. I give up on this journey. My place is in hell and yours is in paradise. I'm truly sorry for what I've done. May you one day forgive me. He takes out his cross. My cross! I brought it back for you. May you once again accept the love of Arceus. Suddenly a bright light appears from above and consumes Serena. Serena screams and rises in pain as her demonic form disintegrates. Soon her true form appears. Ash, yes, Ash, I forgive you. I never wanted any harm to come to you. Suddenly an angel appears with James alongside. You have done well, my friend. Although you may not understand it yet, you have saved much more than this one innocent soul. For your role in the upcoming battle is much more important than you could possibly imagine. Wait! I can't be separated from her now. I've come this far. Don't worry, you'll see her again. I will wait for you, my love. Farewell, Serena. Steel yourself, Ash, for you must confront your true enemy, the King of Traitors, the Lord of Hell, Lucifer himself, deeper than the Ninth Circle. For this circle is not eternal fire, but of eternal cold. Cold wind always blows. And does Lucifer make this wind? Yes, for the Lucifer we've seen before knows only his shadow form. His true form is chained up into the above the Ninth Circle, the farthest place from heaven. Master, will we speak again? Steel yourself for the following encounter. Think not of me. Should you prevail, I will see you on the other side. Okay. Thank you, Virgil, for everything you've done. No, Ash, thank you. Because of you, I will claim my rightful place in paradise. We will see each other again. All right, I'm Ray. Godspeed, my friend. This last try must face alone. Farewell. Disappears. Very well. I'm coming for you, Lucifer. You will pay for your suffering. Leaves on last. I am coming for you. Treachery. Ash fell and landed in an ice cold cavern that frozen giants everywhere, and souls frozen in ice. All these damned, all betrayed their loved ones. James is right. This is the worst circle of hell. Flasher begins. You find James and Ash in conversation. They're at a checkpoint of sorts, between the fifth and sixth circles of hell. So what can you tell of the ninth circle of hell? It is a frozen wasteland, where those who committed the ultimate sin, treachery, reside. They receive the worst punishment of all, eternal freezing. It is the worst circle in all of hell. Those who reside receive more punishment than those in the circles above. And what of Lucifer? Does he reside there? Yes. He is the king of traitors, having been banished there by Arceus himself. He tried to start a revolution against Arceus to take the throne of paradise for himself, but failed. Are there any sub-circles there? No. Guys who is a strong Lucifer represents the four levels of treachery. The four types of traitors are much deeper knives according to whom they betrayed. The four types of traitors are as follows. Traitors to kin, traitors to homeland, traitors to guests, and traitors to lords. The traitors to lords are fully consumed with ice. The other thing get off easier. And what of Lucifer? Like I said, Lucifer resides in the middle of the ninth circle, in the center of hell as a whole. He has demonic rings. and encased in ice and erased down his 3 faces. 3? How is that physically possible? That's how Arceus made Lucifer to look like when he bashed him. His 3 faces are chewing up the worst sinners in history. Who are they? They're Judas, Brutus, and Cassius. What can you tell me about them? Brutus and Cassius orchestrated the assassination of Julius Caesar. Judas Iscariot betrayed our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and received the worst punishment of all. He is devoured constantly by Lucifer's center face of Brutus and Cassius are devoured on either side of it. That is a monstrous fate. Truly such a fate is befitting for them. Agreed, but it's a fate which I hope to spare you. I won't let you down, Virgil. I will redeem myself. I know you will. Let's continue on. 6 circle awaits. Flashback ends. Ash ran far away to Lucifer's residence. When he arrived, he saw Lucifer all chained up and waist deep in ice. He looked exactly as James described him to be. Welcome, holy warrior, to the circle of traitors, your final resting place. Lucifer, I'm here to escape this inferno, so I'll be reunited with my beloved, but not before I rid the universe of your corruption. You'll never see Serena again. The path to purgatory lies through me. A past purgatory is past my beloved Serena race. You are a warrior of a wicked dying god, a god with a true evil. His power reigns over the world. Silence! Your lives have no power for me, demon. I'll whip the very soul of your foes and bite. Insolent fool! Let me devour your soul like I devoured Judas Iscariot. You will remain here in this pit with me until creation's last breath. Do you hear? Never! Ash lunged and attacked Lucifer. You are not invincible here. You are just another demon like any hell spawn. You shall be destroyed. You cannot destroy me. Ash blinds Lucifer's left face, and then with a powerful slash of his scythe, makes a huge gash right in the center. Ah! What have you done to me? Ah! Lucifer screams and dies. I have slain you, great demon. Victory is mine. Ash says Lucifer again starts changing. What treachery is this? Lucifer suddenly jumps and lands in front of Ash. His body now appears to have goat's legs underneath his demonic body. Thank you, Ash. You have truly impressed me. Many have tried, but all have failed. Ulysses, Lancelot, Alexander, truly you're the greatest of all my minions. Minions? I do not serve you. Speak with all your false tongue, serpent. Do not? It is you who freed me from my eternal torment. I came only for Serena. Serena? She was only bait. It is you I wanted all along. Don't you see? It was Arceus himself who condemned me to this eternal pit. Only my shadow self is allowed to roam free. It took a moral to free me from my bindings, and that moral is you, Ash. No! It can't be true. I defeated you before, and I'll do so again, showing the path from hell. I'll end your miserable existence. Destroy an angel of Arceus, of God himself. You arrogant swine, such pride, such self-righteousness. I should have destroyed you if I sent to hell. For once whoever attacks us, spits out blood. You worship Arceus, but it's Arceus who created evil. Created me. If you knew Arceus too much, you too will rebel. Lucifer and Ash keep bowing. You are nothing to me, a talking animal. Arceus created you in his image. And I'm supposed to bow down to you. Lucifer attacks Ash, and he's able to survive before a counterattack. I grow wary of these games. Lucifer launches several lasers of hatred in Ash, locking him down to his feet. Behold, Ash, the path to purgatory where your beloved Serena awaits. But instead of you coming to the other side, I shall go through the portal, burning all the souls of purgatory and finally in paradise. I will plunge the cosmos into chaos. My path shall be paved to the sins of man, and yours, Ash, will be the bedrock of my return. And all that is good will be gone from the universe forever. Not yet. I will not be the cause of this. You can't stop me, mortal. No one can. I can. Ash points the Father, Son, Holy Spirit prayer and kneels down to one knee. He then begins to pray. Almighty Arceus, forgive me for all my wicked sins. I forsake my escape, and give up even Serena, accept my just damnation. What are you doing? A repentant soul in Judica? Stop! Do not utter a word! Grant me the power to permanently keep your enemy here with me. Ashes cross the tapestry glows as Lucifer gets closer. Ash blasts him with the holy blast of holy energy so powerful, it rivals that of the Infinity Gauntlet. No! With a blast of blinding light, Lucifer disappears. His body disintegrates to nothing but ash, and all of his soul is gone forever. Soon, Ash approaches a portal to Purgatory. Ash falls to the portal and soon finds himself in a mountain range. Oh, Serena, I'll come to you yet. Oh, my love, I have forgiven you. All grace will forgive you. Now you must forgive yourself. Ash does so, and rips the tapestry off his chest. This time, Lucifer is gone for good, and Ash is finally reunited with Serena. I have fought across earth and hell to find my beloved Serena. We reunited, neither in hell nor in paradise. Neither damned nor saved will be together for eternity. And so it was arranged. Ash and Serena walked hand in hand towards paradise, the path certain, the fate sealed. They will forever live in peace and happiness, till all are one. I did not die, and I did not live. The end. Acknowledgements. I would like to thank my entire family for supporting me. I especially like to thank my Aunt Pat for encouraging me to express my imagination via Wattpad. I would also like to thank the video game Dante for giving me inspiration for creating this story. I hope everyone enjoys it. And please, enjoy.